road, they changed the name from Whiskey Flat. They say it sounds better to be Kernville. But I think Whiskey Flat sounds much better, much more fun, huh? Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Fox. We're going to have a little gun show. Before we do that, we're going to have a little storytelling. So everybody gather around. Folks back over there, come on in. We need y'all to please cooperate. And from that tree to that tent, you're okay there, buddy. We need this open, okay, from here on back. Thank you very much. We're going to be using blanks today. First thing we're going to do is, for the you kids here, I have never seen one of these gunfights, Old West style. We're going to show you what we do, how we do it, what we use. We don't use bullets, we use blanks. Nathan, do we have somebody that can do a safety demonstration, please? Well, we're going to try and do a safety demonstration, but as soon as we find a Pepsi can somewhere, we'll be able to do that for you. A Pepsi can!
There you go. 1880 Pepsi.
How many out-of-towners do we have today? Welcome to Kernville. How many out-of-towners have been here before? Wow, welcome back. Glad to have you. How many locals do we have? A lot of you aren't raising your hands.
We don't know where they're from.
They don't know where they're from.
The weapons we use here are real weapons. They're the same thing that was used in the Old West. This is an 1851 Colt. He's got an 1873, what they call the Peacemaker. 45, this is 44. They're single action. You have to cock it before you can pull the trigger. If you're not cocked, you can pull that trigger all day and it won't do anything. So when you see this hammer come back and you have sensitive ears, you better get your fingers in your ears. This can make a loud sound.
And everybody here.
This is blank ammunition, but it can kill you. We're going to do a little
Listen
demonstration here for you. What it'll do, that can is much tougher skin than we do. Watch what it does to that can.
2, 3.
Now that's just powder. That's gunpowder, what we call black powder. Very explosive, very corrosive compared to the modern day gunpowder.
Now,
But it works.
you know how thick your skin is. This can is much thicker. If you get in the way of one of these blanks, this is what will happen to you.
Thank you, Crazy Fox. Okay, enough of that. Let's start talking about some fun stuff. Let's talk about the history of the Kernville Valley a little bit. Yeah, Nathan Eddie just talked about the old Whiskey Flats a little bit, Crazy Fox. Years ago, we had a lot of mining in the southern Sierra Mountains. A lot of mining that took place after the 49ers pretty much took all the gold out of Northern California. They kind of got tired of working up there for nothing and they moved down into the Kern River Valley here. They set up a whole bunch of different mines and stuff up here. There was a bunch of families back then that were responsible for mining and a lot of activities up here that helped to develop this valley. One such family was called the Walkers. Has anybody ever heard of the Hatfields and the McCoys? Okay, how many? Let's see a show of hands. They have heard about the Hatfields and McCoys. Anybody care to tell me what they were all about? Good guys or bad guys? Good family or bad family?
Just families.
It all depends on your outlook. Okay, were they interested in maintaining family structure, being up here by themselves with a bunch of other people? How much law was there around back then? Very little law. We did have sheriffs and so forth, but some of them had to travel miles if there was an incident. So how did they keep the peace up here? How did they keep the peace up here? With a peacemaker, right? And a peacemaker will take care of just about anything if you know how to use it. Now, let's get back to this family up here that was like the Hatfields and McCoys. There was a family up here called the Walkers. They were called the Shootin Walkers. Now, the Shootin Walkers originally, like I was telling you, like a lot of families, weren't making money up in the mother lode, up by Jackson and Ione and Sutter Mill, Northern California, so they moved down here. Had a couple kids up there, brought them down here in a place called Keysville. Who knows where Keysville is? Okay, who doesn't know where Keysville is? A lot of you still don't want to raise your hands. It's okay. Keysville is down on the other side of the lake off to the right as you drive around by the dam. There's a road that goes back in there. A lot of fun, a lot of old mines and stuff, a lot of relics. That's where things started up here. The Walker family built the first house up here. It still stands today. The entire Walker family was brought up in that house and others close by over the years. Now, let's get back to the two boys that were born up north and came down here. The older one was Jimmy Walker, and the younger boy was born down here a little later. It was called Billy Walker. There was 2 or 3 of these Walkers that were really, really bad. There was one girl. She was really, really nice. Too bad that she was involved with this family, but she kind of got wrapped up in it. Now, Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Walker was a bad, bad guy. He got thrown in jail a lot. So much, his dad was proud of him. He said, went around town bragging. All of my boys, but one have got their man. One of the boys' name was Billy. Never got his man. He was a nice guy. He was like his sister. James Walker had a bad past, like I said. He'd been in Yuma Territorial Prison. He had flings that he did as a young man, traveling all over the country, went up to San Francisco. That's another story. So, this story is about Jim Walker and Billy Walker. Jimmy Walker loved to drink a lot. He loved his whiskey. Who knows where the Rancho Nogat is? Who knows where the Rancho Nogat is on the other side? You know a lot about this place. On the other side of the lake, South Lake area, Rancho Nogat. There was a bar very similar back then to the Rancho Nogat, and they loved to drink there. Now Jimmy had an Indian friend.
You're my best friend! Hey! Hey, let me find another one! Another shot. Well, Billy, why don't you over here? Come over here with us, Billy!
All right, Jimmy.
Come on! Hey, I just look at all this money I just sold all that gold. Look at all that money.
Be careful with that money, Jimmy.
Oh, you know me, I'm careful no matter where I go.
You be careful, though. You drink like this, Jimmy. Bad things happen.
That's a work.
Jimmy loved his whiskey.
Get me where I want to go.
Yeah. I think I'm done, Jimmy. I've had
Look at
enough.
me, Billy.
I've had enough.
Come on, Billy.
I'm going home. Take care of yourself and watch that money.
Okay, but I wish you'd stay here with us. We're having a good time.
Maybe next
Come
time.
on, bartender.
It got late in the evening.
Oh,
Jimmy Walker and his friend, his Indian friend, kept on drinking. Kept on drinking. In fact, they loved their whiskey so much, they decided to take a bottle of whiskey with them on their way home.
I don't know. Bartender, give us a couple for the road. Give him one for the road. That's some good stuff.
They didn't have cars back then. How did they get around?
That's it, like.
Horses? What if you didn't have a horse that night? You walked about 10 miles home. They're so drunk and stupid they have no idea what's in store for them.
Wait, was it that way? Oh, shit.
Drunk and stupid all together. That's a bad combination.
Let's just take a nap here.
Nice
We can be home in the morning.
They get over by South Lake, they find a bridge over there, they fall down, they go drunker than a skunk, and they Pass out. That's what you do when you're drunk and stupid, right?
Yeah.
Now you probably saw that old Jimmy Walker had a lot of money on him. Did you see that? Yeah, he had a bundle of bucks there.
Oh, Jimmy,
Now his younger brother Billy comes by, going to work the next morning.
I'm gonna take your money and keep it safe, Jimmy.
Hey, takes Jimmy's money, his brother. He knew what was going on. He didn't want to wake him up. He's a very dangerous dude. Might shoot somebody, like he's done many times in the past. Eventually, they'd wake up.
What? You want it already? Oh, man.
That was some good whiskey.
I know. Oh, best whiskey I've ever had. Thank you,
What's
buddy.
he looking for?
Oh,
His money.
thank you, brother.
Looking for his money.
Oh,
Remember, this is a true story.
what?
Absolutely.
My
is.
money.
It's in your vest. Right where you left it.
I got no money here. You stole my money.
I didn't steal your money.
You stole my money.
I'm your best friend. Why would I steal your money? Your money's right there in your vest.
It's money.
I don't
my
have your money. You don't have my money.
back.
I don't have your money. I wouldn't take your money.
Watch, watch.
Don't you leave here. You got my money.
I didn't take your dang
You got my
money.
money. Give me my money.
What happened? He just shot his best friend.
Where's
Are
my
you sure?
money? Yeah, my money.
Here comes Billy.
What are you yelling about, Jimmy?
He stole my money.
Did you just kill this guy?
Yeah, he stole my money.
You didn't steal your money. I took it. Here's your money.
You had my money.
Yeah, man, you passed out under the bridge.
I would have to shoot you.
Jimmy, listen here. I'm your brother, Jimmy. You don't need to shoot me. Go home.
Brothers are brothers, huh?
Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, two star law dogs. Give them a hand.
All right.
In a couple seconds, we're going to have another demonstration of their marksmanship, so be careful. You can go to just about any bookstore